Welcome to Cities Skylines with SleeplessRonin. For my first YouTube series, I thought I'd play a game I have nearly 500 hours of experience with, Cities Skylines by Colossal Order. Today I'm going to begin building a city. Well, I may not begin building the city in this first section, we may just explore the map and take a look at things. The map is called Revelstoke by Bringer of Fire. It's probably based upon someplace real. I'm not 100% certain. But it's a gorgeous map, complete with dam, sluiceways, lots of regions for farms, ore processing, some beautiful mountains, a bay, and of course the large lake built behind the dam. Looks like we're going to be able to have farms all the way through this area here. Looks gorgeous. Before we get to actually doing any work or evaluating the areas to build, I think I'm going to walk you through the mods I'm running, because I am running a lot of mods that will be affecting how the city is built. Begin with Ultimate Eye Candy. I prefer to be able to set my daytime speed, the latitude and longitude to where the light is coming from, so that I can have maximal visibility for building things. I don't like the game to be processing or moving through a day-night cycle, but I like to be able to flip between day and night so I can see my city at night. But I don't like when the game moves it into night because I find it hard to build at night. All the versions of Anarchy are very useful, road anarchies, prop and tree anarchy, things like that, so you can move everything around with the Move It mod. In fact, all of the It mods are amazingly useful. Zoom It allows me to go in and out very far. Hide It gets rid of annoying things that appear on the screen. Watch It is all the icons over here, allowing me to quick access, look to see like a variety of issues that are happening in my city. I can investigate things. I'm running the Less Steam mod, so the workshop's a bit faster. Prop Line tool allows you to draw props in lines and patterns, very useful. I have plopped the growables, so I can take normally buildings you'd assign or that would grow in a zoned region, and I can just plop them down the map, make them historical, and boom, they don't disappear, which I prefer because I don't like to zone, I like to craft. I like to build every aspect of my city, each building placement and everything like that, so things look more organized. I also use the Rico tool, so I can use various assets from that area. I have dynamic resolution, so I can run at high resolution. Currently I'm running it at 250%. I have 81 tiles, so I can play on the entire map. I'm running the Traffic Manager Presidential Edition, the most recent stable version, after Sunset Harbor, because that may be one of the best mods in the game. The ability to fix your traffic flow is just so useful. The loading screen mod is also an extremely useful mod. It allows you to see how many assets you're loading in, how fast it's loading them, how much of your RAM it's consuming. And the best part is, it sends a report, or it stores a report on your computer telling you what kind of asset, what your assets you're using, and if you have any broken assets, such as props not loading because the creator failed to include them in a required link in the workshop, you can go right to the report, open it up, click, and it takes you immediately to the workshop page, so you can get the parts you need, get the props or the mods that may be required to run something that you've downloaded. It's extremely useful. I have fixed hundreds of assets that way. Just looking at my mod list, I think that's most of the big ones to cover. Oh, Move It. Move It is like the second most important mod after Traffic Manager. It allows you to fine-tune the placement of everything you put down. And this is so dire useful. It is amazing how much you will just use the ability to move individual items around the map. It is amazingly useful. I investigated this map a little bit earlier and discovered, in doing so, that up here in the corner by the bay, we have a whole bunch of wind power hidden off map, leading down, 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 down to the dam, in order to pretend this dam is actually a hydroelectric dam. I don't think it really is, but hey, it fakes it. 95 megawatts. Because all that megawattage is going into these water pumps we have right here. All 6 of them are, or is that 12? Looks like just 6 connections to me. Still, for water we're set up. For electricity we're set up. We just have to build reasonably close to this area in order to get everything we need. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is there's not a huge amount of train connectivity on this map. The only real rail line is down here in the south. And it is not on the map for very long at all. So if I want to build rail, I'm going to have to bring this whole line way north. I mean, it doesn't even touch the spaces I've already bought with the money mod I'm running. Which is why I had $500,000, euros, colossal order bucks, whatever they're called, before I began the game. I already bought a whole bunch of squares of land in order to explore where I wanted to begin putting my first city down. Or the first section of my city. I'm not a big fan of just accepting whatever start location is given to me. I want to custom craft everything. It's a very pretty map. I've seen some other ones by Bringer of Fire, such as his Valhalla map. And if you want a good map, go look at that one. That is a stunning map. Absolutely amazing. Every way, shape, or form. It is one of the most beautiful maps I've ever played on. But I really love it. And I just decided I wanted to play on something different today. We're going to be building on this map. I think I'm going to start my first village or town in this area here. So it's farms. Good place to grow up a sizable community. So I think I'm going to work in this area right here. I could start up here. It'd be really easy to just go to my roundabout builder and go plop, roundabout. But I think that I'm going to start here instead. It's going to take me some crafting to build some intersections that are far enough away from this one to not be a bother. Here and probably up here or whatever. And I'll get to working. So join me in the next video. If you want to see that one, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.